Well, I just want to start out by saying congratulations to Ohio State. Obviously, they've had a great run this year, and great result on Friday night against Virginia Tech. I thought they came out in the first half and gave us a lot of trouble in our build-up, and I thought their game plan was outstanding. I thought in the second half we found different ways to break them down. We started to loosen up a little bit, and our rhythm got a whole lot better. But really proud of this team. Obviously, we found our stride a bit here. 15 goals in the last 3 games with 0 goals against, and I think we're playing our best soccer this season, and our depth has been outstanding. I thought our reserves coming off the bench today gave us a huge boost, and exactly where you want to be going into an Elite 8 game.
Open it up for questions.
Coach, can you remember in your tenure here a 3-game stretch like this where your team is just playing just out of its mind?
To be honest, no. I mean, I think in the early days when we first got here, the Big Ten wasn't quite as strong as it is now, and so we were winning games by multiple goals, but not at this point in the season. We haven't had the ability to bring so many players off the bench and have so many players impact us. I think our depth is huge for us right now, and they're a big part of our success. But as far as the last 3 games are concerned, I think they're 3 of the best games we've played all season long.
It seems like obviously scoring a lot will put the other team in a position where they got to push forward and get goals and making things maybe easier on the defense, and the defense helping out the offense. It's really complementing each other well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a big team effort. All week we've been focusing on team defending. You know, that's a big thing for us. We're trying to keep teams off the score sheet, and I thought overall, you know, it starts for Megan Schafer, and she kind of leads the line, and her work ethic has been outstanding. And Ogle's the organizer in the middle of the midfield, and obviously Britt Eckerstrom in that back line. So I think the cohesion from front to back has been a big part of our success.
In the end of the Big Ten tournament, we talked about peaking at the right time, and it seems like you guys have peaked even more. I mean, how have you managed to do that?
I think it all starts with our captains. We have 3 of the best leaders there are: Mal Weber, Rocky Rodriguez, and Britt Eckerstrom. They're really bringing the team together at the right time, helping us to continue to build. You know, we're trying to work on different concepts every week. This past week it was team defending, and with them just leading us, we're taking incremental steps and trying to achieve a bigger goal.
Schafer,
Go ahead.
Schafer, for your goal, you scored with your back again to the net again. Is it instinctual at this point? Like, do you know what move you're gonna make? It was like in a double team too, basically.
I mean, I guess it's really like my instinct, like you said. I just gotta kind of deal with whatever I'm thrown with, and just kind of use my body and just put a lot of power behind my shot. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I guess, yeah, instinct.
Okay. You guys seem to feed off of each other's goals, especially yours and the Rockies at the end of the second half. Does it help you guys play looser, or do you think it helps with the confidence too?
I think it helped with the confidence, but just we go in at halftime, we came out and said it's still 0-0. Anything can change this game, go either way. So we just come in and we want to get that first one, and that's just our mentality, and we just want to keep going and keep going.
Can you talk a little bit about the importance of getting that goal before half, because it seemed like that was a big game changer?
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, I thought our rhythm in the first half was a little bit slow. It felt like a Sunday match, and we couldn't quite find the different pieces. We had trouble finding Ogle in the middle of the midfield. So you felt like it was going to take a real special effort, and you knew that there's a lot of players on our team that are capable of it, but no one more than Megan Schafer. And every time she gets the ball, I think it's exciting. Every time, especially when we find her in the box, something good's going to happen, and sure enough, she does what Megan Schafer always does for us, which is come up big in big moments. But you could just see that it took kind of the air out of their sails a bit, and went into halftime in a good spirits. And you know, obviously that's huge in our game.
Coach, you guys are playing West Virginia now. Earlier in the year, you guys fell in Morgantown. Where's your team now compared to where your team was at that point on September 4th?
One of the things I'm most proud about with this team is their evolution and their growth throughout the course of the season. We're a young team. If you listen to them announce our team, it's sophomore, freshman, sophomore, sophomore. So we've had a lot of room to grow. In fact, when we met for video last night, we're still talking about areas where we can grow. So I think if you look at them back then, I think we're a completely different team at this point. You know, we've got all the same pieces, but the way they're playing, our attack is so much more dynamic. Our defense is more seasoned, and they're more experienced. The communication's better, and I just think all around this is a different team.
Other than the weather, anything you want to change about the West Virginia game?
in this match coming up.
Yes.
We're just the opportunity to play in front of our home fans and play on Jeffrey Field, play a team that we struggled with the first time. We didn't play very well, so you can't ask for a whole lot more in a set up an Elite 8 game.
Anything else? All right.
Thanks, guys.